My name is Seviin Lee. I'm a singer-songwriter and actress. I was just like many, striving to be great. I had a dream I wanted to come true. I had the talent, but just didn't know the business. So I made a vow that during my journey, I would give to others what I didn't have. The knowledge to build confidence, the motivation to keep going, and the encouragement to never give up. My motto, you only have one life, but 1,000 tries. So here's my gift to you. Welcome to 7 at 7.
Baby, I'm $1 million chick. Trillion type of lady. I'm $1 million chick. Billion dollar baby. I'm $1 million chick. Trillion type of lady. Gamers envy me. It's the grind they see. I'm just doing me. Crown me MVP. Da da da. ESPN me. Replay my.
What's up, y'all? My name is Seviin Lee, and welcome back to another episode of 7 at 7. We are streaming live straight from Extreme Institute right here by Nelly in St. Louis, Missouri. And sitting right here next to me is my right-hand man, Murphy Lee.
Mr. Wintertime, baby.
And right next to him is a comedian extraordinaire, Darius Bradford.
That would be I, also known as Superstar, the main guy.
Look, I just try to hook you up with
But I need a little bit more. You see, no one clapped. There was no noise or anything. Apparently, I need star power.
Okay, we're gonna do this again. Okay, right, sitting right next to me, to my right, is my co-host, right-hand man, Grammy Award-winning rapper, Murphy Lee.
Yeah.
And right next to him, you all give it up for the wonderful, world-renowned Darius Bradford.
Thank you.
Dude, you got an ego.
I know, I'm just trying to get it together.
Please do.
I got it. What's up, Seviin? You look good.
Y'all look great, too. You got the little blazer. You got the little swag going on.
Feel like I haven't seen y'all in about a month.
Yeah, I know. It seems like you were just, here like yesterday getting on my last
It's been a
name.
month, you know.
Yeah, it has. So what y'all been up to?
Just working like crazy. I've been in the studio locked in, putting out music, shooting videos of that sort.
Dude, I heard that ladies edition.
Oh,
like,
man.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Thank you, I
And
appreciate
I
it.
use it when I get ready. I like to turn that on, makes me feel sexy,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
I did my job then. I also just dropped something called Mr. Wintertime too. It just came out, so look for those two on my website.
In the summertime,
Mr.
wintertime.
In the summertime.
Yeah, you like that? In the wintertime, in the summertime?
I think he's seasonal.
Hey, and you were in some warm weather.
Yeah, I just got back from Miami. Down there taping Walter Latham, the producer of Kings of Comedy. He has a new series called Comedy After Dark. About 30 comics showed up South Miami Beach. And, we filmed, had a good time. In June, it's going to air,
Yeah, I heard that you have something big going on with, a couple of people. So with that,
I got some big things going on. I'm trying to become a millionaire by Friday.
Oh my God! Well,
you think big around here? I think extreme, like Extreme Institute. You know what I mean?
Well, make sure you loan me $1.
That's about it. Cause I owe out $999. I got you.
Okay. Well, I remember, my month went really good, and I performed at the speaker series, which was awesome.
That was
so
awesome.
anybody that didn't get a chance to make it to the speaker series, do not miss the next one, because this one we had Candy Burris. Courtney from St. Louis Channel 5 interview. She did a wonderful, wonderful job, and Phaedra Parks.
Well, the multi-talented Phaedra.
Right, you did a good job too. On there with the comedy and everything. Everybody loved it.
Your performance was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
Work in progress.
You said different than me. We supposed to be a team, but your performance amazing. Good job.
Look, don't be taking my compliments.
No, I think it's cool.
Don't take my compliments.
Okay?
I didn't take yours. Everybody give you a round of applause.
I got it.
And boosted your little ego. And you're gonna take my compliments.
I apologize.
Okay.
You know what? But that Phaedra, that's what I was talking about. That Phaedra, what's her name?
Phaedra Parks,
Phaedra Parks. She's multi-talented herself. She had a lot going on.
Yeah, the attorney, and she's gonna actually have her own funeral business.
She embalms. She says.
I mean, she's amazing. And shout out to you, Phaedra. Thank you and Candy Burris for coming out. I mean, it was a great thing for St. Louis, and we have more. So if you missed that, don't miss the next one, because it was awesome. Very classy. Be ready for the next one.
Right.
Hey, and then thinking of it, aren't you working on a project with, what's his name, Fresco Kane?
Fresco Kane.
Straight from East St. Louis, Illinois.
Yep.
Right.
And give it up. He just got,
he just got signed to So Def Epic. So congratulations to my brother, you know what I'm saying? We also got a project coming together called Best of Both Sides. That's amazing too. I think you heard some of it.
Yeah, I love it. You know, it's gonna be epic. I love when you see artists come together and make great music.
Right. Especially from across the other side, but he's over here. I heard, did you not take him down there or escort him to?
Nah, we actually went on a trip to Atlanta or whatever, and we hollered at JD. We went out to the studio and stuff to listen to our music, and 2 days later he was signed. So that was tight. Yeah.
Wow.
So now everybody gonna be asking to ride with you.
Oh man,
you going to Atlanta? Let me ride with you.
But I mean, obviously he had to be prepared. You know.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have your stuff together, and he put in a lot of work over the years. So congrats to Fresco, man.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna be talking about that. Definitely being ready for opportunities.
Right.
You know, you never know. I mean, this dude got signed in 2 days. Like, you have to have your stuff together. Be prepared for opportunities.
Right.
You know, you don't want to miss out. So we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So, but right now we're going to take a quick break. You know we got Nelly coming up real soon. I know we're all excited about it. So, tune in, Merce online right now, ask your questions, anything that you want to know, about anything. And we're going to make it happen. Answer all the questions, learn, have fun.
Yep, extreme.
So we're going to be right back and check this little segment. All right.
It's finally here. Extreme Institute by Nelly. Take advantage of hands-on training with industry experts. This is your chance to get behind the scenes with the pros. Editing, mixing, Pro Tools, graphic design, website design, music production, beat making, music recording. Old school meets new school in this school. Personalized classes never offered before are now here at Extreme Institute by Nelly. Classes are limited. Go to eibynelly.com.
Whoa, check this out. This is ironic. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Deja vu, man. What's up? Air Force One. Look at you. Remember, this is my man. What's your name?
Raven Wolf.
Raven Wolf.
Yes.
Yo, if you all remember the Air Force One video, we shot it like a couple of blocks down the street. How long you been playing, man?
Woo! Since my 4th time around the sun, 4.5 I've been playing. Out here on the loop about 17 years.
17 years in the stomping grounds around.
That's right. Nelly grew up listening to the sounds, you dig?
My name is Claudel.
Claudel, and you are?
Demisha.
Demisha, and you all are from St. Louis, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Did you know I was in Air Force One? I was at the beginning like, yo, what's up, Nelly? I had braids at the beginning. Hey, check this out. Yo, look! We got shoes on sale.
Yeah, I'm gonna be happy, bro.
There it is. Yeah, ever since then, something went wrong.
Every time we come to U City to loop, we think we might run into Nelly or Murph or one of them, but we never get the chance
Right,
to.
actually, he's right across the street. Well, not him, his star. So you can actually step with your Air Force Ones on Nelly.
We'll hit it.
What about a song that had a little country in it?
A little country, yeah.
All right, that had a little country in it, but it really had some country in it.
Country grammar. Yeah.
All right, that had country in it, but it had country in it. I'm asking you over and over again.
Right. Oh man, you got me on the quiz and stuff.
Over and over again, I'm asking.
Yeah, over and over again. Yeah.
Oh, what a coincidence.
That was sweating suit. Yeah.
There it is. You know the album. You got any Air Force One in your arsenal?
No, but I got this.
Hit it.
Crown me MVP. ESPN me. Replay my moves like I'm in the top.
Man, dude is a trip.
He's like, if I can do this.
He's just like, whatever, I got something.
Right.
That was classic.
Yeah, that was, but that guy's been doing that for years, you know.
Yeah, I got history together.
We got history at the beginning, the Air Force One video, it was shot right in the loop.
What was the odds of you seeing him?
I could not believe it, but he says he was posted up there. You know, he sells CDs and everything from right there. He's been doing it 17 years.
Wow. And dude, you were walking the cornrow, the braids.
I mean,
oh my goodness.
that was back in the day, right, before I got where worried and stressed. I just have hair down at my shoulders.
Dude, I don't know if it's down to your shoulders. You know, right there at the back
Right.
of your kitchen.
Yeah,
Sure,
like Mike Epps. Yeah, they ate some 20s, but they clean.
Well, all right, you all, we're going to get straight into our phrase of the day. Our phrase of the day, we chose, you snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose.
And I think it's just, I mean, it speaks for itself. You snooze, you lose. You know, you sleeping, you know, you're going to get left out. You know, you got to be prepared. So I went and I did a little research.
Hit it.
So, you snooze, you lose.
Of course, you're finna define it to the T.
Yes, I'm going to define it. No. In the Urban Dictionary, it says, not being ready for an opportunity before the opportunity comes. So, I mean, you just gotta be prepared.
Wow.
You know, you have to have your stuff ready, even though you're not signed or you didn't get that, you know, that job right now, but you have to get everything, all the information, learn the business, get prepared, you know.
Because when it's time, if you're not ready, you out of there.
Right.
It's time for you. When you came up, right, you was ready.
Yeah, a lot of people come up to me and like would say they want to get signed or they want to be on, and then you ask them where they CD at, or they be like, I'm the tightest in the streets, and if I ask the person next to him, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know him, so it's like it's just you gotta get yourself together, you know. And I think the same way with that Fresco situation, like he was already prepped for that situation, you know, and it was perfect timing.
Right.
I think that's awesome because even like I remember you telling me, it's just like, well, you know, I want to sing, I want to do this, blah blah blah. If somebody came to you right now and said, here's a record deal. What can you do? You know, or you got an opportunity to open up for the Ticks. You know, are you ready? Do you have your material? Do you have your show CD together? Do you have, you know, there's so many different elements and we want the opportunity so bad, but are you really, really ready? And those things are so important. And then the other thing I was thinking about too was, you know, when you actually have an opportunity, you know, to do something and you approach it in a negative way, whether you want to, you know, overcharge somebody, oh, I got this, you know, I charge $300,000 for this, blah, 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 you know, you don't know what doors can lead to other doors, you know, and just don't take advantage of opportunities. Be willing to sacrifice, you know.
You have to.
I'm pretty sure you've had to sacrifice.
I did it for years. People think it's just happening overnight, but just like this opportunity now, I have a new television show, but it was because of everything else that I've done and was prepared for. So that's why I love the school. Extreme Institute by Nelly kind of gets you ready for what is on the way. Because if it show up, you know what, and you ain't ready, you can't go. So Extreme Institute.
And I think also being prepared, you know, and being reliable, being available. You know, what about those moments where you know, I know us as artists, we're busy, we're running all the time, and it's like, okay, I need this, you know, especially assistance, you know, or, you know, somebody there that they want that opportunity. Let me pass out your CDs, let me do that, blah, blah, blah. Be ready, be available at all times. It's just good to, you know, when we call on you, you know, are you there? You know, are you there?
Preach, girl, preach.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I get it, 100%. So yeah, you snooze, you lose, phrase of the day, and hey.
Yeah, so definitely just, you know, those are some tidbits, you know, that I want to share with you, and just, you know, just remember that, you know, those are just some good tips to have in the back of your pocket. So also, speaking of people on the grind that are definitely prepared, I want to go to our grind segment right now.
The grind segment.
Yeah.
Our grind artist, or actually he's an engineer of the month, is Carl Napa. Carl Napa's musical journey began with a gift of an acoustic guitar at the age of 9 from his godfather. Playing rock, funk, R&B, and jazz throughout his teen years eventually led him into a recording studio. In the 1980s, Mr. Napa had the good fortune to apprentice with Grammy award-winning engineer Bob St. John. During that time, they worked with Extreme, The Baby Animals, Steve Perry, and many others. Those recording sessions took them to Boston, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, and the famed Abbey Road Studios in London. Mr. Napa has been awarded over 30 gold, platinum, and multi-platinum records, as well as being Grammy and area nominated as an engineer, mixer, and producer. He has worked with many high visibility artists in the music industry, including Nelly and the St. Lunatics, and other genres such as rock, hip hop, R&B, pop, country, and jazz genres. While still engineering with major stars, Carl currently serves as executive director here at Extreme Institute by Nelly. You can read out more that you want about Carl Napa. Just go to EI by Nelly. Shout out to Carl. He's awesome. I'm going to get him on the show because he has so much information to share. He's a really good guy from Boston. You know, that Boston.
Boston, that East
And he's
Coast.
tatted up.
Right,
I like his tats.
exactly.
But yeah, but shout out to you, Carl. You inspire a lot of artists like myself, and I can't wait to introduce you to the rest of the world. So yeah,
Even me.
shout out to
I'm
him.
gonna get down here and make my comedy album.
He'll definitely show you the difference between a real engineer and just somebody pressing record. You know what I'm saying? So like,
He's the man.
He started, like, he did Murphy's Law. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole first album. So shout out to him. You know, and then he also mixed. I was there when he mixed one of his first records for an album. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of part of that too. You know, so shout out to him for that, man. I appreciate it.
Murphy's Law, behind the scene, because I didn't even know him then, and I was on your album.
Yeah, he's doing big things.
You know what I mean?
Plus, he do a lot at the school too. So
yeah, it's amazing how, you know, all just kind of come together. You know, we've all been linked in a way, and that's how the music or the entertainment business is anyway. And Carl even engineered, like I said before, for Nelly, and of course he's on the show today. So we're gonna take a quick break. Y'all get ready. You know, he's gonna be up real soon, so sit tight. We'll be right back.
Nelly the man, EI.
Uh-oh.
I've done a lot of different things here in St. Louis, but I think this one right here could be the top of them all.
Is it helping the recording that we're doing?
Even though we are an institution of learning, we're probably the most unorthodox institution of learning in being we deal with creativity. We deal with expression. True enough, we can teach you how to work the equipment. But after that, it's all about your drive and your determination. If you're gonna be artists, that's one thing about being inspirational. You have to be yourself. And I'm hoping that this could be the place to where, you know, pulling creativity out and inspiring a kid that could be possibly the next Michael Jackson, the next Pharrell, the next Jermaine Dupri. You know, that's what we're hoping that this comes from, and this helps to grow. How did we ever get along without it? I'm hoping that statement is made years from now. It's like, wow, that was a great idea, and I think that's what we're in it for. I think it's very groundbreaking. I think it's very innovative, and hopefully it's just the beginning.
Okay, you all, we are back. It's that time. I know everybody's been sitting around waiting. We're all excited. We've been talking about it all month long. You all, I'm going to welcome to you multi-Grammy award-winning rapper and icon, Nelly. Y'all give it up. Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
You good?
Yes, how are you?
I'm great.
That's good, you look great.
You too.
The white and everything.
Like that? I don't know. Am I too bright for TV?
No, I mean, don't get Darius started. I'm so honored to, be here. First, I want to thank you for just opening up this opportunity for artists like myself and everybody. True, I mean, nothing for TV or nothing. I just want to thank you genuinely for this opportunity, because all these students here, you all can clap where you at, the students from Extreme. We're just excited to have you here, and we want to know what's going on in your world. We want to kind of tap into your world and see what you have going on. So I'm gonna break the ice with seven crazy questions. Okay?
Let's get it.
I don't know how crazy they are, though.
Let's get it.
All right. What's your favorite sport to play?
Favorite sport to play? Probably would be baseball.
Okay.
Baseball is cool.
What song describes you best when Nelly is behind closed doors?
Wow. Which best describes you best? Once the doors and the lights are off?
Mm-hmm.
Probably EI.
All right, what song describes you best when you're on stage?
When I'm on stage, probably Hot in Here. That's a good joint. Yeah.
Okay, I know the ladies
the
like
energy
that.
of it, though.
Yeah,
you
okay.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
The ladies like it because, I seen you take your shirt off. Y'all screaming right now.
Go right ahead.
He's not going to do it on the show,
right
okay?
ahead.
All right, what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
I think just energy of who or what you may be around at the time, especially when you're creating music. Mm-hmm. I think everything plays a part in when you're creating. And when you're in the booth, you may get a line from something that just occurred maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how some of the songs that I've done came about just that fast, like Hot in Here, just being in the studio, me and Pharrell just kicking around different things, and then boom, something sticks, something hits. Everyone may not get it at the time, but you got to really, really feel excited about it, you know, and you got to believe it, so that way it comes across nice. So I think everything around you plays a part.
So your whole life. So
Yeah,
what do you
everything.
do in the studio? And I'm kind of going off, but
That's so
what do
cool.
you do in the studio to set your mood? Is there something?
Is this PG?
Oh, yes, it is.
All right, we're gonna keep it that way then. I mean, I guess it depends on the vibe that you're in. You know, sometimes if you're doing a club song or you're doing sometimes you have to create that atmosphere around you. You know, sometimes you need a little rah-rah in the studio with you. You need maybe a bunch of people behind you kind of giving you that energy and you're bouncing off the wall. Sometimes when you're doing more somber songs or something that's more to a point of something you may have in your head, then it may just be you and the engineer in there, you know, and you and your thoughts. So again, it goes back to everything plays a part in life that plays a part in music.
Okay. All right. What turns you off?
What turns me off?
Yes.
I guess just the negativity. You know, negative people in your circle or being in your vibe, you know, especially when you're creating. You know, there's nothing wrong with, even if you're not feeling what's going on, it's a certain way you do things because, you know, you may not like it, but the song could be a hit by the time it's done. I've been there. I've sat in studio sessions with people and they were doing something and I was like, wow, is that really gonna work? And then it worked. And then you like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I've had it happen in my situation too. I've had people sitting there, a la Hot in Here. I swear to God, when me and Pharrell was sitting there doing that song and we were talking about, you know, take off all your clothes. You know, we had a room full of people looking at us like, but me and him was locked in.
Right.
And we knew we had something, and I think that's the part, you know, just negativity. You got to get that out of your circle, man. There's no place for it. Don't make money.
Right. So how do you do that? Do you just, I mean, do you cancel people out? Because I'm the type of person, if, you know, I might just X people out. I'm not talking to you, you know.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that in your field? You have to deal with everybody.
I think the direct approach is the best approach on something like that. You just got to let somebody, yo, I ain't feeling you, dude.
Okay.
I ain't feeling you. You breaking my vibe. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, some people may look at it differently, but yo, it's hard work, yo, and it's hard business, and it's hard being the boss in any situation. It's hard.
That's good. All right, well, where's your favorite place to hang out in St. Louis?
My favorite place to hang out? I can hear some people now, Harris. No. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I don't mind. I love playing poker. It's great. It's a great feel. It's a great vibe.
I have to learn how to play. I don't think I've ever played. I think I did the penny slots or something before.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if the world was to end in 24 hours, what is the last thing Nelly would do?
The last thing that I would do? I mean, probably what any other parent would do, probably find the kids instantly. You know, you try to be around as many loved ones as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the drastic scenario.
Yeah. What about on the fun side? What would you do?
On the fun side, what I would do? I don't know. That'll be kind of.
Well, I mean, I guess his family is fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That can be fun.
Okay. I won't push you anymore on that. Okay.
That's cool.
All right. So, what sparked your interest? Just in the entertainment, when you were younger, what turned that light on and said, I want to be a rapper?
You know what? I think, well, first, I must say that just in my family, music was always being played. And my uncle Rudy, you know, he used to have his own group and he had his own thing going. And when I was living in the house with my father, my uncle used to be downstairs with him and his group, and I would sit on the steps and they would be rehearsing, and you could just hear the music, you know, and this would be kind of late, you know, I should be asleep, but I'm sitting at the top of the steps and I'm jamming like I'm in the session, you know what I'm saying? And they just, and with his guidance, so to speak, I learned about music. Now, he wasn't too much of a fan of hip hop at the time, you know, because hip hop was just breaking the ice. So, you know, a lot of older people at that time, they thought hip hop was going to be a fad, which was just deserved at that time. But then as it grew into it and grew into, and I've always had my love for music, once hip hop kicked in and NWA jumped on the scene, it was a rap. You know, so I was told after that.
Yeah, that's what's up. I met your Uncle Rudy, and he's awesome, and I could see how, you know, he's a great influence. He's really good, and that old school. I see that where you probably get that old school from.
Yeah, you gotta get that vibe
flavor. Yeah. Okay, so did you always want to rap?
I've always wanted to be entertaining.
Okay.
You know, I think my love of rap just came from being you know, in this era, growing up in that era of hip hop and loving it, and then it being such an influential part of your life. And then once you found out that, yo, you can merge that with your love for music and the things that you wanted to do, it was like a no-brainer. And
So
just
you
started
never
fitting
thought
into
about
place.
anything else? You never thought, I'm
Well,
sorry,
playing
not to cut you
sports,
off.
you know, I
Okay.
definitely thought, you know, that sports was going to be a key for Nelly as well. I kind of messed up some of those opportunities, choosing some of the wrong roads, but you know, life is a lesson.
Yeah, well, I see you have a great relationship with Sports Center.
Yeah.
A lot. So, yes, we saw earlier your champ
tried.
video. That's awesome. So, yeah, you're an all-star athlete.
I try to be. Don't tell Murph that. Murph! All right.
Okay, what kind of person were you in school?
Well, I won class clown. I'll just say that.
Really?
I won it my senior year. I was a smart kid, but I could get bored very easily. You know what I'm saying? And then when that happens, comes the mischief. Comes to, if I'm bored, if I'm sitting around, and I want you to be bored with me. Hey, what you doing? So I was mischief.
Okay.
Definitely.
Were your grades good in school, or I mean, what was that?
That's
like?
my thing. My grades were good when they had to be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was one of those kids, like, as soon as they started slipping and I knew I couldn't play sports, you know, and just having to have like a 2.5 and all that 2.2 or whatever it was at that time to play sports, I think that helped me a lot.
Okay.
I think that really did help me a lot because I know I wanted to play sports that bad that I had to keep my grades, you know, above that average. So it worked because I think I might have slipped if it didn't.
Yeah. What did it feel like when you got signed?
It felt great. It felt great. One of the most unbelievable days of my life.
I mean, what were you doing? I mean, I'm baffled. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists want to know what it feels like.
Well, at that time I was out here, and what people don't understand is people think like we got the deal here in St. Louis. We didn't get the deal here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We had to leave St. Louis to get this deal. Okay. You know, I was living in New York for like 3 months.
Wow.
Trying to get this deal. You know what I'm saying? I was sleeping on someone's floor in his apartment. Cool to love. I was sleeping on his floor in his apartment in New York. So it's just not like, you know, the record company came here and discovered us. No, hell no. They didn't want nothing to do with us until we had to go literally stand in their face and say, yo, we have talent. You know, we're from St. Louis. We're gonna rep where we from. But you need to know that we can do it down here. And I went to every label that was imaginable, man. Every label that was imaginable till we finally got to one that said it was gonna do it. And my man Kuda called me, and I was home actually. And he was like, yo, it looked like Universal gonna do the deal.
Wow.
And you know, we was excited because I had heard that call 2 or 3 times that Jive may do it, Def Jam may do it, some other record company thought about doing it, and everybody was so close, and then finally have Universal come through was cool.
So where were you? Do you remember where you were when you got the call?
I was at 3 House. I was at my partner 3 House.
So did you like jump up? Like, I don't know, I think I would jump on the bed and turn loose. I know you're a guy, so you're a little different.
I was a little cool. It didn't hit me till the check cleared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when the check cleared is when we partied. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, cause we had heard it before, but until you call, you know, at that time Bank of America, they had just started where you could call and you can hear your account being said over the phone. Okay. So you know, I used to call it every night, just making sure $1 didn't leave. So it was pretty cool. So did things turn around at that moment immediately? I just want to ask this for artists that think that once you get signed. No. That was the beginning of a huge hill. You know what I'm saying? You think that was the point to where, you know, you rejoice, but that was just a starting point. That had nothing to do with becoming Nelly. That was an opportunity to become Nelly. You know, so that was that. It was all on me now. You know what I'm saying? Basically, well, not even just me, my family, us, me, Keywan, Ali, Murphy Lee, it was all on us, you know, and from that point on, we just had this long journey, but we believed that we can do it, though. That was our thing. We always just wanted a shot, And it was rough, though, because we got thrown in the deep end of the pool. You know, we didn't get a lot, and that's not taken away from no other artist that's out there, but I didn't get a self multi-platinum producer saying, yo, this is my group, listen to them. You know, we didn't get a rapper coming on stage putting chains over our necks saying, I'm giving these guys our blessing. You know, we was from a place unheard, unseen, and we got thrown in the deep end of the pool and we was told to swim. So everything that we built, we built. You know, we would have used the help.
Yeah, and you can probably appreciate that a lot more, right? Because it's like I worked hard. I knew what days I didn't have it, and you had this fame bigger than your money, and I can appreciate that.
Well, no matter who you are, your fame is always bigger than your money. No matter who you are. I don't care who you are. People always think that that person has way more than they probably actually do. And it goes from sports to entertainment to whatever. But yeah, but it feels good when you have a whole group and a whole family of people that you can do it with. And you all share the same dream and you share the same bond. That's what I think works the best.
Wow. Okay, well, to hear your song on the radio for the first time, what was that like?
Well, the first time we heard Give Me What You Got on the radio, I think we had just took it up there. And I probably should save that for when they get out.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me say that one.
Okay,
but the first time I heard Country Grammar on the radio, you know, I had never heard the radio version.
Okay.
I never heard the radio version. The record company made the radio version. I never heard it. I only did one version of Country Grammar.
Okay.
And that was the, you know, the street sweeper, cop ready to let it go. That's the only thing I heard. But when I heard the radio and then was playing it and it was going through, and again, the check cleared. The check cleared. I didn't care what they put on it. Beep, beep, I didn't care. It cleared. They can have it. It's working. Yep. It's working. I mean, at that time, they was like, yo, you're going to be 20, you're going to be 21, 20, 21. I was 23. Again, the check cleared. Didn't matter to me. I wasn't going to argue with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So by then, you know, you were just so excited. Again, we were from St. Louis. We didn't even think this opportunity would ever exist, yo. So there was no way we would let any type of what we felt was a small stipulation come between us and getting a chance to step on that stage and show what we could do.
That's awesome. Well, who are your greatest influences?
My greatest influences would probably be the people that are close to you most. You know, my grandparents. You know, even though my grandfather's not here anymore, just seeing the strength of him and my grandmother. You know, they were together. Their 60th anniversary, 61st anniversary was coming up maybe 2 years ago in September. And I don't even know anybody I've seen for 60 days in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No longer to be around someone for 60 years, 60 plus years. So to see that strength and that unity lets you know that love and truth, you know, it do exist in a world sometimes where you can be blinded by so much other stuff. Also your mother, you know, my father as well. I don't think people understand. I think people think me and my father have, you know, well, you know, everybody has issues, but you don't understand. Like, I know what my father has been through, and I know what he's accomplished, and to see him where he is now, you know, that's an achievement, and that goes in to help build me up because it lets me know what I'm capable
of. What is the biggest moment that you've had on your journey?
Biggest moment, I'd probably say the biggest moment now was still being able to do all of this and then have City come back and we're still here. You know, because, you know, you see him go through so much and everything that he's went through from the beginning of the St. Lunatics getting signed and then being who we are and becoming who we are. And, you know, that was almost 10 plus years. So, you know, it was a lot of people came and went. You know, and it was kind of crazy because we was looking at this magazine when I first came out, the first episode of The Source that I was ever in. And I had this little bitty corner out of about 10 rappers. And there's about 5 rappers had full pages. Some rapper had 2 double-page articles, like he was just gonna wham, and here you had this little kid over here with this Rams jersey on and his hat in the corner. You know what I'm saying? This little small article, St. Louis rapper, up and coming, yeah. And then you go back and you look at that, and then you're looking like, well, where is this cat? Where is this cat? Where is this cat? And you know, you to become the quote unquote biggest thing out of that situation it was just amazing because I just wanted to go gold. I just wanted to go gold, maybe open a liquor store and a laundromat with some money and I was gonna live the St. Louis high life, what I thought, you know what I'm saying? And open up a barbershop, me and the boys, and we were gonna be cool, you know? So to have things go to where they've been is incredible.
So what's different about you now? You've been here probably 15 years, right? If I'm not right?
Close to it,
Close
99,
to
98.
98, yeah. So who is Nelly now compared to who you used to be?
Well, I think as in life goes, I think, you know, you get older, you get more mature. If you would have asked me again, like I just said that story, if you asked me then where would I want to be at the top of my life, you know what I'm saying, it would probably be where I'm at. But now that you get here, you have so many other dreams and so many other things you want to fulfill that, you know, it's almost like, man, you almost feel like you haven't accomplished anything. You know, and I guess that's a mindset that you have to keep being able to achieve, because once you settle, people are going to settle for you. You know, if people see that I've settled, then they're going to already write you off. But as long as they know that you continuously trying to achieve and that don't mean nothing for you, then hopefully things like this can happen. You can meet great people like Pam and Valerot, and you can come together and you can create something that kids can remember for the rest of their life and the city can remember for the rest of their life, and you just keep building.
So what, during your journey, what mistakes have you made that you can probably share for aspiring artists that you would like to share with them?
That's one thing that I would want everybody to know. Nobody's above making mistakes. Not me, not Jay-Z, not Puff, not Cash Money, not Oprah. Nobody's above making mistakes. Sometimes you have to learn from those mistakes, and some people keep making the same mistakes, and I think those are the ones that's holding you back. You can never fault nobody for making a mistake, but you can look, you know, a certain way when people keep making the same mistakes, and that's the thing that you try to not do, not make the same mistakes. I mean, I was fortunate enough that we achieved so much that it covered up a lot of the mistakes that we did make. Some people it didn't. That's why you see some artists and they never recover from a certain point, because, you know, their achievement wasn't as big as their mistakes. So we were fortunate enough to have that, and, you know, we're still here.
So what do you, let me get this right, I'm sorry, I'm working on my questions, y'all. So I'm gonna switch it over and talk about your studio and what you do to prepare. We already talked about that. But I know, just as your little sister, quote unquote, can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
You're like a
But
night
you're not
owl.
claiming me now? You're not claiming me now? Okay,
I try not to.
All right.
What's your favorite time to record in the studio?
Yeah, I'm definitely a vampire. I'm a night owl. I feel like, I don't know, it's hard for me to be creative in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just hard for me to be creative. But that doesn't fold for everybody. I know when sometimes when I'm recording, like even when I record with like Pharrell's he's a daytime buck. You know what I'm saying? He's up at probably like 8 in the morning. He's trying to get in the studio by 2. And you just like, bruh, I can be there by 8. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can give you 8.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what kind of times do you
I normally come creeping in the studio anywhere from, I give you about 8 to 1 in the morning.
Wow.
Coming in.
Wow.
You know, and I'm probably there till probably around about 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. A good session, I may be there for 3-4 days. You know, you crash on the couch. I didn't sleep in the booth before.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't lay down on the carpet like, yo, just give me 5 hours. Let me get a nap. I'll be right back up.
Wow.
And I mean, it happens because when you got that creativity, you got that adrenaline going, you know, they may not even recognize me if they saw a real studio session. All this grows out. It's just look like, yo, is that really him? You know?
So what can we be expecting from you? Are you doing any more film work?
Well, you know, one of the most amazing things now is that you get called for things that you never thought that you would get called for, or you never kind of like saw yourself in those situations. But I got the new album coming out. I've yet to figure out a title, but you know, we slated for like September right now. You know, been working on a bunch of new stuff as far as that album goes, new music like that. I think the first single is going to be me featuring Chris Brown right now.
Wow.
So produced by my boys, the Interns. Let me send that shout out too. So they're really on their thing, and you know, we're just trying to build from there. I put my first mixtape out Christmas Eve. The first time I ever did that. So,
and what's the name of that?
OEMO.
Okay, and where can people get that?
Well, you can check it out. Midwest Mixtapes is out there. You know what I'm saying? You can check that out. Or I'm pretty sure I'm tweeting at least once, twice a week, Blue, about that.
So, who are some of the major producers and artists that you're working on both projects, actually?
Well, shout out to my man Detail, who's, oh my God, he's multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? The brother is off the chain. He's done such things as some of the songs that I've done. He did How to Love for Wayne and all of that. Produced it. He's incredible. You know, so you get a chance. He will be coming to EI soon too as well.
Wow. Okay.
So let me say that.
That's good to know.
He's a great cat. So you know he's looking forward to coming in and talking to the kids about a lot of great things. And you know we like to call him the Rick James of hip hop. So you might as well get ready.
Okay.
You might as well get ready. He live up close and in person.
Okay.
So.
Well, I appreciate having you here and get the mixtape.
Yeah,
and what's the name of it? And can you give me
OEMO.
And what does that stand for?
On everything, Mo.
On everything. I get the R right.
That?
Yeah. Mo.
Tight.
All right. So look out for the new album.
Yeah.
The mixtape is out. You can download that right now. And we'll be right back with more. All right.
We're in the U City loop. Who comes to mind when I say U City and hip hop?
Nelly.
And?
The St. Lunatics.
Yeah, that's it. Since you know so much, name 2 St. Lunatics.
Ali and Gip.
And Gip. Yeah. Big Gip. Ali and Gip. Gip from the Goody Mob. That's Ali's friend. Oh my goodness. Ali and Gip. You could have said Ali and Darius if it's just naming friends.
He has a song called I'm Blessed.
I'm blessed? Okay.
He has a song called I'm Blessed. So the thing I like about Nelly is that no matter how famous he is,
he keeps it
right 100.
That's what I'm talking about, because right after the song I'm Blessed, is drop down and get your ego on.
Yes, and then he'll get back up and say, and then get back down and say I'm blessed.
Real popular song. Let's see. Let's deal with the temperature. It's kind of
yeah, it's
hot in
here.
Hot
in her.
Nelly, you got my last name. Help me with this.
What's your last name?
Haynes.
Haynes.
My name DeMarco Haynes. He Cornell Haynes.
That's Cornell Haynes. But you also could ask the underwear people too.
I'm going downtown, baby.
So what we're gonna do is talk to you all later when we do Nelly After Dark. Okay.
It's time to get into motion. Straight to Extreme Institute by Nelly. We've added personalized classes never offered before. Dance, drama, art, DJ classes, video editing, vocal training, music recording, beat making, and a beat making camp for kids, Pro Tools, mixing. Get behind the scenes with the pros. Individual classes and course series are available now. Classes are limited. Go to eibynelly.com.
Entire family in the house. Dirty ENT. You all give it up for St. Lunatics.
Lunatics boy.
This is so weird for me because I have to be all professional and everything.
And you know them.
Yeah. So welcome you all. Welcome you all to the show. I'm ecstatic to have you all here because you all are one of the only lasting, rap groups that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
And you all have made major moves and are expanding into different projects. Before we get started, let's run down the line so everybody can get to re-know you again. And tell me what your name means. We'll start with you, Nelly. Everybody know Nelly. Go ahead.
Nelly comes from Cornell. I was named after my father. Big Nell.
I'm Murphy Lee, Mr. Wintertime, and I don't know my father. Try that.
Where'd you get your name from?
I got my name from my grandfather, though. Shout out to Big Murphy Lee.
I'm Keywan. Keywan is my middle name. King Y Justice, you Allah now.
Okay.
I heard that.
All right, right here.
Yo, I'm City. I got my name from
These two, actually.
Right.
Wild story, probably can't tell that
You can
one.
tell it now. That's what we're here for. You can tell us how you got your name.
No. Some things are not for the World Wide Web.
Right. Just kidding.
And I'm Ali. I got my name. I'm Ali, aka Power God Allah. I got my name. I'm Ali. My father was Muslim. And Power God Allah comes up from the nation of God's earth. Peace.
Ooh, I'm going to church. School me.
Okay, so I'm excited to have you here. Just tell me, I'm going to go to the fast questions real quick. We're going to go to the fun questions first. Who is the last person on the tour bus, usually?
I'm gonna drink some water on this one. Just one of them.
All right.
It depends on what day of the week it is.
I just want to say it do depend.
It depends on what day of the week it is. One thing I don't like being is down there first. So I think that's my problem. I done dodged the first thing so much that I always end up being last.
And why don't you like being the first person?
Cause it be boring.
Why? Are you down there by yourself?
Yeah, like, I don't know what time and they finna do it.
I'm usually late, but first. I be so first that I go to his room to make sure I, you know what I mean, kind of push. So I end up being late with him a little bit.
Right.
But it worked for us. We say like 20 minutes on doing that.
Who's usually on time? Oh, go ahead.
No, if we leave St. Louis, I may be the last one.
Oh, okay.
If we leave, I'm gonna speak up.
There we go.
If we leave in St. Louis, this the bus leaving now. And when we get out on the road and we coming out the hotel and it's time to go, it's definitely not me.
Okay, so who's usually on time?
Probably me.
Really?
Sure.
Right.
You talking about sure?
Sound like you're taking one for the team.
I'll take it. Don't nobody want it. I got it.
So who's the most outspoken in the group?
Outspoken.
You know, the first one to speak, check somebody if, you know, they
first
need to be
one.
checked.
Papa Lazy.
Right or check?
Papa Lazy gonna make sure everything all right.
Yeah, you hear that deep voice come out the back. Yo, y'all, this some bullshit.
Ali see stuff before it happens, so he usually be ahead of things. And like when we first went out, and like I'm talking about, well, hella records was sold. We ain't had no security. I'm talking about Ali played security and everything. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, Ali probably the one that's gonna check.
Ali is humongous.
So when you're out, Ali,
That's a buck.
you don't ever, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The weightlifting contest, him and Nelly live in the gym.
No, I was just, I'm sorry.
Now I'm with you.
When you're out, as a celebrity, you don't have a problem with, holding your tongue or, because, people are always making things that you say bigger than what and taking it to the left, so.
Yeah, see, that's why I tend not to come out a lot, just because I'm gonna end up saying, I'll try to be as respectful as I can, but just to be, power, the word power means truth.
Okay.
So I'm power. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I'm gonna hold my tongue. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I won't say it at all, so I'll tend to stay in the house.
So in urban terms, would that be you're not going because you may choke someone?
Never know. Never know.
That's what that meant. Get it right, world.
You close. Right. You close. You ain't fall.
All right, in the group, who's the most quiet?
I think that's me again.
Spud.
It used to be maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
He coming out of cracked a few shells.
He coming out of shell. I mean shell a little more.
Wow.
All right, who's the first one to pop the freaky?
Definitely. Moscato, you have to get that right now.
Oh, the freaky Moscato. I'm sorry.
Who's
the first one to get the party started?
That's definitely Key West.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, woke up, you ain't even got breakfast here yet. Got that freaky.
I saw some pictures.
Well, go ahead and pull me a cup.
All right, who's the comedian? The other
That's
group?
Everybody.
Funny.
Yeah, I was just finna say that.
That's everybody.
Yeah. Come on, but this guy right here, this fool,
he class clown.
I'll tell you.
Whoa!
Seven, I didn't even know that was new information.
Whoa!
So,
really, Murph?
Really, Murph? I get my silly on.
Really, Murph?
I ain't never seen nobody else do it. Really? All right, well, okay. who would win in the game? You gotta help me out in the video game. PSP, basketball.
But they brothers, so they running neck and neck.
Really?
Right.
You all ever do
They must
tournaments?
be standing up because the truth got to be sitting down. Cause what you talking about?
You know
Mad?
what it is? You can have football.
Oh, well, y'all can have the basketball because I'm garbage.
There you go.
I'm garbage.
You can have
I'm
the
garbage
football.
in basketball.
He get down to football. You can
He
have
can
it.
coach though.
I'm garbage.
He can coach. He'll sit right next to you.
Oh, yeah,
Be
I'm one of them.
Man, you should have passed to the left, to the right. Play better defense.
I'm definitely one of them. I tell you exactly what you did wrong, but I can't play.
All right. Who can bench press the most? Who's a workout freak?
Probably me. That's probably me, of course. What?
Yeah.
What? About 455?
I mean, listen. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. You know. No, Ali cool. Ali cool.
He's not even taking credit for that.
He cool. He cool.
He's waiting on. I know what you're doing. I'll let
So,
you wait
Ali,
on one of them
you're
to pick them up.
I'm sorry, you're into you're getting into the weightlifting, things like that. Tell me, what you're doing with that.
I don't know how far I can go with it because of the shorts you got to wear in contest.
Right.
Come with true religion on.
So I don't know. It's just more of a health thing. It's more of just a body conscious thing. But
That's short.
And it's also addictive.
Okay.
Once I get started, I can't stop. So now I just got off the P90X just to kind of bring it back down. But now I'm kind of lifting heavy again. So.
Okay. That's what's
Right.
up.
I'm
Well, you
kind of
look
like
great.
the opposite of that because once I start eating, I can't stop. So maybe I should stop eating, switch over to you, and then you say you can't wear those shorts. That's what's preventing you from going to the training because if they make you wear the shorts, once again, you end up choking someone, right? So at some point, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere without doing nothing.
See, that's the thing about working out, though. What people don't get once you get into it.
Right.
It has to be a part of your life. It can't be an inconvenience. A lot of people look at working out like an inconvenience, like, oh, I gotta go work out, or nah, I gotta go do that. No, it's gotta be a real part of your life. You have to make that a part of your life. You see them people in gym clothes all day, every day. They go to the gym, they live at the gym. Them people, they eat, sleep, get their hair done at the gym. It's a part of their life. Like sometimes that's the type of commitment. I'm not saying to that full extent, to where you get your hair done at the gym, but hey, it's an option.
Yeah. So, City, I talked to you the other day. You have a mixtape that you're working on. Am I correct?
Yes.
Or okay?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
It's basically the follow-up to my first mixtape, which was 1212, which is another story that we probably can't tell
Okay.
at the moment. But the next one is called City Life.
Okay.
Which and it's just me, because I went to college longer than I think everybody in the room. So it's just giving them a report of me.
Okay. Who are some of the producers you're working with on that?
Bill C. the Don. Really all St. Louis producers. Bill C. the Don, Sag Live, me, myself. This one guy's this new producer, Mo Ratchet or something.
Tell him, baby, tell him.
He has some dope records I made. Check them out.
Okay.
They sleeping on my beats.
Okay, that's when are you planning to release that?
Maybe June.
Okay.
June. That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay, well, we'll check back in so we can make sure we get that out there.
Right. Definitely.
All right. So I usually do this segment on the show. It's called 80-20. And I wanted to kind of tap into your brains and kind of get your feedback on it. 80-20, 80% business, 20% talent. So basically, the topic of today is like networking. When someone is trying to get in touch, say you're in a club, someone wants to, meet you and do business with you, what is the proper way to approach you? I mean, it's like you're already intimidating. So how does one come to you and say, hey, I want to help, I want to do this? What is the proper way to introduce themselves?
The improper way is to say, I'm not a groupie or nothing.
Yeah, I think
I ain't trying to ride you.
I think that'll probably be the best perspective, is to take the what not to do, because it really is no time. Because I understand, and I say that to people truly indeed. Sometimes that opportunity presents itself, and you ain't got no. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. It's your dream. And sometimes your dream you feel is 13 feet away. So sometimes people, you gotta say something. You gotta feel like you said something. But what not to do? What not to do? The best thing not to do is the this way. the this way of coming in. Yo, I swear to God, I'm the coldest thing you ever heard in your life. I'm telling you, I'm colder than you. I'm colder than you. I'm colder than Murphy Lee. I'm colder than Ali and Kiwa. You done already lost.
No, that was
You done already lost, bruh. You really could be that cold, but you done already lost. There's no way I want to hear nothing you got to say to me because I feel like you done ultimately respected everything that we done built.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you done completely lost. There's nothing. I think sometimes the best way is to just say, yo, bro, yo, man, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm from. This is my stuff. You know, check it out. You know, if you like it, get back at me. I mean, you'd be surprised that the subtlest ones are the ones that you really take notice to.
Right.
And sometimes them ones that's just over the top, they don't even get, you don't even get the,
make it to the truck.
You don't even make it to the truck.
Right.
You don't even make it to the truck.
One of the points that I have is definitely offer help to someone. You know, sacrifice. You have to, you know, give something to receive something. So if you want to work, you know, get in and work with a group that you see that's making moves, offer, see what they need, see what they're, you know, that's a good way to network because a lot of times people just want to get paid. I want to get paid, blah, 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 what can I do? And, you know, you have to show yourself worthy. You have to get out there and network and see what their needs are. And without expecting something back. You have to give, and that, you know, that's just something that, you know, a lot of people overlook. They don't realize we gotta give, you know, give, and a lot of people
something to the table. Basically.
Yeah, you have to.
But that's what people don't understand. Them big payoff jobs and careers that people think they want. To get to that big payoff, sometimes you sacrifice so much to get there.
Right.
It's not a, you don't get paid till you get up there. Sometimes you are sleeping on the studio floor. Sometimes you are bumming a meal or bumming $3 off of somebody, sleeping on the couch, just trying to eat until that moment comes. I mean, I've seen athletes do it. I've seen people in grad school do it, doctors and lawyers, you know, they bum because you want that big payoff. You know, if it was a easy way, man, I swear to God, I would have been put it in the bottle. I'd have been selling it.
Exactly. I remember.
I would have been selling it.
I told you. I know it's not. I know it's not easy. I remember you guys open for. Now I done toured with you all. You all opened for me at St. Louis U. That was like the whole group opened. You all remember that?
Not who opened it for who.
That's what I'm trying to say. No, I totally. That's what I'm getting to. I remember that opportunity was given. I wanted to know, could y'all just give me any of my money back? We're in two different brackets now. Right now, but its success story is incredible, though.
My outlook on that, when somebody walks up to you in the club, and when I'm there, it's not about what you say to me. It's really about what I should say to you. All you should be able to tell me is, see, networking and putting the work in you put in. Before we got famous or whatever, I can walk up to you and say, yo, I'm Ali from the Lunatics. And from that point on, you're gonna talk to me. You're gonna tell, oh, I know you, I heard you, I seen your video, I seen this, that, and third. If you can't walk up to me and say, yo, Ali, how you doing? My name Lil St. Louis. And I say, oh, I know you, I heard of you. Yo, what's that one song? You should say 5, 6 words and I should say 100.
Right.
When you walk up to me, you should say 1 or 2 things. Don't give me no CD. Don't give me none of that. Don't give me nothing. Tell me your name. If I don't know your name, you ain't put in no work. So what you want me to do?
Right.
And you want me to do the work for you? I don't do that. You got to do for yourself.
And that sounds like, right while you were saying that, I don't know if you all saw the graphics right up under, it said, how not to get choked. You know, we're here, we can't.
Well, that's step 2.
Right, step through.
So you're saying you have to get out there and do the work. I can't do it. A lot of people want us to do the work.
See, the hardest part of a record deal is not before you get a deal. It's when you get a deal. Once you get the record deal, now everything starts.
So you mean to tell me once you get your record deal, you can't kick it up, you ain't rolling, you ain't sitting back, and you ain't got this big old crew doing this stuff for you?
Now, also, once you learn is that once you get a hit record, you ain't made it. Right. You got to make another hit record. Now, once you get Madonna status,
make a hit album.
Yeah, you got to make a hit album. Now, once you get to Madonna status or whoever's or Nelly status, then you say, once you make 50 million records, that's popular. You still ain't nothing until you make the 51st million record.
Right.
It never stops. So once you see a person like Nelly with 10 #1 records, that's an artist.
Right.
That's not a rapper or
just a rapper.
Yeah, that's an artist.
And he stood in the studio from 12 midnight to 2 the next day.
Yeah.
Every
Right
day.
now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now.
Or however long it took to get that craft perfected. It's not a cookie cutter process to making any type of record. It's what you have to do for yourself. Don't look towards me or him or nobody else if you ain't look towards yourself. If you ain't did it by your own self, don't look. I can't do it for you, and I'm not gonna do it as good as you can do it. I'm gonna tell you that now. I might pass your things out. It get a little chilly. I'm gonna go inside. Right. I bet you stay out there longer than I will. Right. So that's the truth. And
that's one thing I can definitely say about all of you. I see you, grinding and do your own thing. I see Murph, sometimes you get in there and do your footwork, and I see you out there hustling and talking, and I mean, you handle your business and you don't let nobody make you late. You just rolling. I heard the bus will leave if you're not there. So just. I see.
Gotta go. I team by team.
So my next thing is get to know what the person needs before you talk about your needs. Someone coming up talking about yo, I got I need this, blah blah blah, taken from you all. How do you feel about that? Somebody wanting so much from you.
You can't have it, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, like people, they came up to me and said, "Hey, I know your birthday is coming up in April. Hey, I pass out flyers. I do what you know what I'm saying. What you need me to do? I'm just trying to do something. I'm trying to get in the business. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out later, he rap too. You know what I'm saying? Right. But they do a lot of things to kind of persuade your way into it. You can't go to if you're a doctor, you're practicing medicine. You can't go to the hospital in your first year like I'm be here in 6 years. Yeah. Like it doesn't even matter. So when you're not ready, you moving too fast anyway. Right. You know what I mean? So like there's nothing like he said, nothing I can help you with that you shouldn't do it yourself. You got on new Jordans, but you don't have a CD on you. You say you need a studio. All you just go on Facebook and say, who got a studio? Everybody got one. A Mac computer, buy a computer. Like people don't even have the right things they need. If you go to the club every night at 11:30 at night, you're not politicking. Not with the DJ. You got to go to 8:30, 9 o'clock. You're supposed to be the DJ there, help them carry the crates in, whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Here go my CD. Hey, matter of fact, I don't got no CD. I'm such and such. What you doing? What you drinking? You cool? Come back again. Hey, I'm such and such. Make them say, I know who you is. I know who you is. Right. You know what I'm saying? And every day, you don't try to get your record played after the Lil Wayne song. You supposed to get your record played at the beginning. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning, like ain't nobody gonna stop dancing for your song. Like you making him lose his job. Right. Basically. Right.
All right. My next tip is it's better to be wealthy and not famous. And you don't need to know the most people. It's just about knowing the right people. Everybody wants to, you're always telling me, I'm trying to go to a club, meet all these, they have all the networking events a lot of times, but you're there to do what? A lot of people aren't in the club to network. They're clubbing, the music's loud, it's hard to network. So, it's good to know the right people opposed to trying to know so many people.
Exactly. Yeah, but to find the right people, so a lot of times you got to go through a bunch of bad people to find the right people. That's all that's about. You know what I'm saying? And that just comes with seeing the bad people coming. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody's just going to automatically, he's the right person. You know what I'm saying? You can't look in a crowd full of people. And if someone is to walk in here right now and they didn't know who it was, I just can't look in here and just pick out Pam Bell. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I go in here and I know who Pam Bell, I'm going to walk past everybody and go directly to where I need to be. You see what I'm saying? So if you're sitting in that situation, if you don't know who rap is, you're not going to go out pick Nelly out of these people. Right. You're not going to know. You know what I'm saying? You got to shift through and you got to work your way out. You got to find out who Ali is. You got to find his Murph. Murph may be in the bathroom. He may not even be up here.
I stay in the bathroom.
You talking to this man right here with the headphone thinking he's Murph.
Well, they'll definitely know who you are with those earrings. You can't miss that. I can pick you out. I can braille you and feel it. This Nelly. Listen to my album.
Okay, my next tip, go beyond your industry. Sometimes it's good to know people outside the music industry because you never know when you're going to circle back and make a school like Extreme Institute. Pam Bell, a good example, Pam Bell and Nelly. Pam Bell has a trade school and they collabed and
right here.
Made Extreme Institute.
No, I'm going to tell you how Willie went down. Okay. Pam grabbed me and said, listen, we're going to do this school and you're going to love it. And I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I go to my show now? It was cool. It was cool.
How was the Extreme? How did that all come about?
No, it was, actually it was a brainchild of hers, so to speak, and it was something that, that I felt that was needed. Definitely in this area, and she had a dream, you know what I'm saying, and she brought that about, and I was happy to be a part of that dream, and we kind of collaborated on it, and we came up with something that we thought can, you know, be useful not just to city, but to the art itself, to the art of music itself. You know what I'm saying? Our goal is to bring a Nelly out of here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Our goal is to have, you know, St. Lunatics one day, 10 years from now, like, oh man, I remember we used to rehearse upstairs in EI, or we recorded at EI, or, you know, I learned how to make a beat back there by Wish, or, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to mix and master by Call. You know, it's just that's what you're shooting for. You know, EI is not supposed to pay off tomorrow. It's going to pay off down the line. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's a foundation, and with hopefully taking this whole block and this whole building and turning it into, you know, St. Louis, Artsville, USA, or whatever, whatever the case you want to be. You know, hopefully we're building towards that. And that's the goal.
Cheating, man.
This is cheating. I was going to say that also because this is such a head
Oh,
start.
wait a minute. First of all, if we had this, oh my goodness. You
At the time, yeah.
Y'all may get rid of us. Y'all may not be able to. One of us will be sleeping in the bathroom.
I spent my 189
like
on the
literally,
You
like
definitely
literally.
jumped people up 7 years ahead with this institute. It
The
offers
money we
everything.
spent, the money we spent, yo, we piled up in one car. We did whatever, 2 cars, maybe a Geo Metro and a Cutlass, and a Cutlass with 3 hubcaps. And I was gonna get the other one. I swear to God, I was saving up.
Right, and that's why things are so incredible. 7, and now I understand things are so deep. That's why you have 14 cars now.
Yeah. So how did you all feel? And I know I'm going, you know, all over the place, but I have to know, and my fans are probably want to know, how did you all feel as a group when you all got signed? What did you all do? Like,
Murph bought some shoes.
I'm tired of looking at these, man.
I went through a little time, like it was 10 blocks we had to walk to record Country Grammar from the hotel to the jump. I had my same shoes that I had all senior year. It was these Timberlands, brown and green, I remember them. And I didn't, they're not the shoes you're supposed to walk up the street with. Like flat out I need some soft something, you know what I'm saying? Man, I just looked down at them shoes one day and just said, man, I'm tired of these shoes. And I mean, I said it so aggressively and mad. I was so broke, you know what I'm saying? We was just in the middle of getting on. It was tight, man. It was tight. It was a good look. So now my closet is just overloaded with shoes, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, incredible.
The smallest things you
Kiwan, how did you feel?
We feel like I think we felt like another day. Like for real, cause like when Ali was saying like, you have to keep going, we never really grasped what we was doing. We just knew we had to keep working. Because everybody kept giving you brick walls. Like, I remember meeting Kevin, and Kevin said, I need y'all to make this album in a month. And they looked at him like, man, we don't need that long. Right. He was like, no, we want to do it good. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of like, okay, you saying we ain't gonna make it good, so we just went hard. Like, it don't bother, we just keep moving. You know, they brought a plaque the first day, we just like, yeah, all right, that's what's up. Now you can look back and be like, dang, we did that. That's tight. Right. But it's work, you know what I'm saying? So it's never, let me celebrate. We not celebrating.
Right.
Because we still got things to do.
Right.
Okay, real fun, real quick. Give me one word. Anybody can answer at any point. I'm just gonna say it, one word, and you just give me the first thing that pops to your mind, okay? Favorite chip. Favorite chip.
Chip?
Yep.
Meristar.
Chip.
Chocolate chip?
Yeah, potato chip.
All right, here we go. Black and yellow.
U-City.
U-City all day.
And freaky.
U-City and sorry about that, Ali. What high school did you go to?
Burgundy and Gold.
Burgundy and Gold?
Cardinal.
Okay, I ain't gonna ask you nothing else. I want my neck.
All right. Green.
Kiwan.
Yeah.
That was deep.
The Arch.
St. Louis.
6.
Law.
Follow
them.
All of them.
It is but follow them.
Run.
I say rolling blue.
All right, 1999.
Sheesh.
I just stopped tripping then.
Whoa. The end of gang banging.
Down, baby.
Yeah.
Club Casino.
Club Casino.
Apple.
Bottom.
Apple bottom. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I really thank you all for coming on the show. We got to wrap it up.
That's it?
Yeah, they give me this sign. But it's amazing. You all have to come back.
Tell them no sign, lazy. Go ahead.
You all have to come back whenever you get time. Just jump through, you know, and show me some love. I really appreciate it. I'm excited. I can't stop smiling. So, before we get out of here, Darius, what do you have going on?
Like I said, I just got back from Miami. Comedy After Dark. Walter Latham, Kings of Comedy, produced this new series, and that's going to launch off. And he offered me my own sitcom, so to speak. So we working on that. You know, it's fortunate it's that time after following these guys all around the country, riding on tour buses and everything. You know, you taught me, you trained me, believe it or not. And I just want to, you know, it don't come in no particular order. You can learn from every single person. And even Nelly and Lunatics being out on the road like that with 15, 20,000 screaming folks, I'm so ready to fill the arenas doing stand-up. So thanks for the training, fellas. You City and Berkeley.
All right, Murph, how can, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
He gonna choke you.
Oh, you definitely.
Murph, how can people get in touch with you?
Call me at 344-4444. Nah, you can go to murphyleeyouseeme.com and that'll get you everywhere to my website. I'm on Twitter all day at Murphy Lee. I'm actually a fool, so match with me. New CD, Mr. Wintertime.
Okay, and myself, you can follow me, Seviin Lee, at www.seviinleemusic.com. If you want to go to my website, check out what I have going on. I'm going to be performing at Lola the first Saturday of each month, so come check me out. All my information's up there.
Or you can call one and get the other.
Okay. Real quick, how can people follow you on Twitter, Facebook, whatever?
I'm Keywan STL. You can call me at drinkfreaky.com. or airplayfresh.com. I'm there.
Yeah, you everywhere.
Yeah, I'm there.
At City Spud. That's Facebook and Twitter.
Okay.
I don't like talking.
All right. And Nelly?
Hold up. If you're looking for me, look at the end of my hands. You'll probably be right in between them.
Well, you Nelly_MO. You know what I'm saying? God. You can holler at me if you want to talk to Leezy too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll send a message through.
There you go.
Okay, and I quickly, before we go, I want to let you know if you want to rent any studio time, go to Studio X, or you can call or go to the website eibynelly.com. And I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Moosin and Steinbach and Wise Marketing Firm and CEG. And before we end, she's gonna kill me. But can we have Pam Bell? It's her birthday Saturday, and she come on set for us, please.
Donations.
Come on over. Have her sit down.
Look at that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pam. Happy birthday to you. We got a cake in the house. All right, you all, this is the show. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back next month. Remember, don't give up on your dreams. Keep trying. You only got one life, but 1,000 tries. Until next month, see y'all. Peace.